Hey, everyone, it's Isaiah. Hello. Welcome. So today's a new moon. And so, first of all, if you're watching me live, you will see the little icon there or there somewhere. If you're not watching me live, you won't see any live icon. So, as per usual, I am going to be pulling cards for people. So, or choosing cards for people. So, if you want a card from the Light Seers Tarot, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you. Now, I did not come live yesterday, although I said I would, because life. And today is a new moon, and you might notice that I am not running my new moon circle, which I usually run every month. Well, it so happens I didn't feel like it, and so I decided not to. But I still wanted to talk a little bit about the new moon because there's a lot going on around this new moon, and I wanted to kind of remind you that this is a Virgo new moon. So it's a refresh. Like for me, every year in September, there's this calling for a refresh, for a new year, because I've been a parent for so long. So it so happens that and if you want a card again, just give me your name in the comments, and I will pull a card for you. So if let me see if I am live or am I just talking to myself, as I do, just in case. So let's see. Do I appear on my own feed? That could be good, right? Yes, I am good. So okay. So yeah. So in September every year for me, maybe because I've been a parent for 25 years now, 26 years, there's this new beginning sensation, and it's all about new year, new school year, and buy new stationery for my kids and everything. So now obviously my kids are grown, but still there's this feeling that we get a renewal in September, and this is what this new moon is all about. It's a new moon in Virgo, so it's a time to refresh and get back to the details of life, to basically start new projects and think about your structures. So it can be the structures of your life, it can be the structures of your business, it can be the structures of your days. So what do you spend your day doing? And again, if you want a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, just give me your name in the comments and say you want a card, and I will put a card for you. So this new moon is going to be a lot about creating new structures. So it's a Virgo moon, so all about the square and the boxes and the organizing. Hi, Trudy. If you want a card, I will gladly pull a card for you. I can see your name, actually, Trudy. For some reason, you must have given permission. So yeah, the new moon is going to be in Virgo, is going to be asking us for structure and organizing and all this kind of things. So sure, Facebook user who says, "Can I have a card?" PLSEE. I need your name, but I will pull a card for you, Trudy. I'll be right there. Just want to finish this explanation about the new moon, and then I'm off with cards. So hi, Owen. So yeah, the question is going to be a lot about the structures and the plans for your month, and maybe even for your school year. So what are you putting in place as far as structures are concerned? And I'm talking healthy structures, so it's also about how do you take care of yourself, maybe food and exercise and things like that. So yeah, that's what the new moon is all about. I have to blow my nose because I've been very sick for a few days. So I'll just turn off my mic, blow my nose, and then I proceed to cards for, in order, Trudy, Jane, and maybe Owen. If you want a card, I'll gladly put a card for you. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so there's a lot about structure being coming on. Hi Taifa or Taifa. So again, if anyone wants a card, I need your name in the comment, because sometimes I can read your name over the comment and sometimes I cannot. Yeah, I've been very poorly for a few days, and I think it's the next level because for new beginnings you need some things to end. So I think it was that, but it wasn't COVID. Weirdly enough, I had my own personal one. Okay, let me start pulling cards because there's people piling up who want cards. So Trudy, so just to remind everyone, I do not do predictive tarot. I do energetic intuitive tarot. So I read, the card is just kind of a bit of cardboard and ink, and it's a way for me to connect with your energy and to be the oracle, basically. So what I can do is tell you what energy is available for you, what you should be looking out for, in as far as good things and maybe not so good things are around. I cannot tell you if you will meet a nice and handsome man or woman, or have a new job or anything of the sort. Okay, so Trudy, let me connect. There you are. So Trudy, you have the 10 of Cups. So the cups are one of the suits of the tarot that are connected with our emotions. They're connected with the element of water and with our emotions. So the emotional aspect is big here, and it's the 10, so it's kind of the conclusion of the whole suit in a way. And well, you can see there's a happy family there, so there's a lot about fully enjoying the family side of things and the legacy. So there's also a demand, I feel like a demand on you, Trudy, to know what are you doing legacy wise. So what are you prepping? What structures, again, since we're discussing structures in the new moon for September, what structures are you going to organize and plan for you in a way that will leave a legacy for the next generation, or for yeah, that's you. Maybe that's maybe you, Tracy, but it doesn't have to be always about you, you know. I'll pull a card for you later on if you want one. Yeah, so there's a lot about also soulmates and you know, and harmony and divine connections. So that, you know, that can also be a business thing, by the way. But remember, we're talking about the structure new moon, and so there's a demand for realistic expectations also, to not go into I'm going to change everything and organize everything now this week, or let alone this week, today. So yeah, harmony and love and structure in your relationships and in your business, maybe, in order to provide for a legacy, but not getting lost in a big master plan that has to happen overnight. Just, you know, go for one cup at a time, and you've got 10, so you've got time. So I hope that makes sense for you, Trudy. For people who have never pulled cards for before, I don't really know what it means. Sometimes I just, you know, that's what I hear, so that's what I see in the card, or that's what I feel, but I'm not sure I can so you are the one who can tell me if that's accurate and if you need more info or whatever. So I hope it makes sense, Trudy. And then it was Amanda, I think. Jane, Owen, and I think then is Amanda, and maybe Tracy, if you want a card. Yeah, so Jane is now. So hey, Jane, let me connect with you. Here you go. So you got the Four of Pentacles. The Pentacles are the suit of the tarot that are connected with everything. I do have the energy, Tracy. That's why I came here, because I felt that this new moon is very, very crucial, and we need to, all of us, to kind of get prepped for the year to come, the school year to come. So Jane, you got the Four of Pentacles. The Pentacles are the suit of the tarot that are connected with the earth element and with everything that is solid, concrete, that you can touch and feel. So it can be home, work, money, anything that is really of the material world. So the four is a structural number, right? The four pillars, that the foundation number. And so this is a card that is a beware card for me. So she is here reminding you, Jane, that the foundations are in place. You see that the city is already built behind her. The mountain is climbable, let's put it this way, and you've got every resource in your bag. You don't need to protect it so much, though. And breathe. And breathe would be the word that comes to me. And there's a lot about to say about her closed eyes also on this picture. So for me, there's there an invitation to open your eyes and see what you have, what you already have accomplished, and measure your success. So as I was saying, the town is already built there. So it's like you are not even seeing how much you have accomplished, how much you have also maybe money-wise, and you have more than you need already. So it's kind of look around, and maybe if I'm looking for a shadow side and I feel that there is one, Jane, the invitation here would be to try and work on your lack mentality. Where in your life do you feel that you're lacking? And just try and let go of that, because it's untrue. It's just untrue. Your truth is full abundance. The universe is watching over you at all times, and you have access to the most amazing abundance every time and every day. So just open your eyes and enjoy it fully, and that will bring even more. So that's for you, Jane. I hope that makes sense. If it does, please tell me so. Then I think it was Awen, and then Taifa. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I don't, just please, I apologize. Please excuse me. And then Awen. So Taifa, Awen, and then there was, I think, Amanda. Yeah. Taifa, Awen, Amanda, and Tracy. And if anyone else wants a card, this is when you can ask for one. Makes absolute sense, says Trudy. Thank you. So, Taifa, who I've never met before, I think. So you've got the Ace of Wands. So the Wands is the suit of the tarot that are connected with the passion, the drive, the desire. Oh, it does make sense. I'm happy. Thank you for the card and hope you feel better soon. I do feel better. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on live. Yesterday, I didn't feel like coming on live. So yes, they're absolutely beautiful cards. Chrisanne is an amazing, amazing tarot creator. It's called the Light Seers Tarot. I'm not an affiliate, but if I was, I would be rich, because I've been recommending these cards to everyone. They're so freaking beautiful and so freaking magic. I just actually, I bought another deck by the same person. It's called the Muse Tarot, but I'm not yet sharing it with you guys because I'm not sure yet. So, sorry, I got distracted. Taifa, your Ace of Wands. So wands are all about the desire, the drive, what will get you out of bed, basically, in the morning. And the ace is the spark of the desire. So the first spark of fire, the thing that will ignite the situation. So whether you're thinking about creating a business, whether you're thinking about changing something in your life, this is the moment when you can just close your eyes and feel the spark of this new beginning, and kind of give it time to really develop enough for you to understand it. It's like it's there, it's already there, but you need to take some time looking inwards to make it more understandable to yourself before you even think about, what you're going to do with it. So it's a seed of potential, and it's a very creative period for you, Tefa. So it's about the ability, basically, to manifest anything you want. So enjoy. Now, if we're talking about something shadowy in this card, it would be for me, what I read. So what I do is I read in the booklet the shadow sides, and there's one that kind of starts shining, like highlighted, and I feel that's the one that is for you, Tefa. So the one that I feel for you is this idea that in order for this ignition to really fully appear in your life, you need to make some void. So you need to empty something. So you need some peace and rest so that the fire can ignite. Let me remind everyone here that the new moon is also the period mostly for women and menstruators of all sorts, that this is the time when we go inwards. This is the time when we allow for our inner world to take more space, and we retreat from too much outer activities. And I feel that, like for you, Tefa, this is really what's demanded here, is a step inside in order to really let this spark develop and open up for the magic that's coming. I hope that makes sense. Owen, dear, I hope you're good. I was so excited to see you this summer. So excited. I hope to see you again. For reals, I mean, like, because I went to the UK this summer, for those of you who don't know, and I actually hugged a lot of people. It was so good. So one card jumped out of the pack, Owen, for you, which is no surprise since you do the jumping card thing. And here's your card. So you got the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. So Pentacles, again, it's about the things that are of the material world. And this one is very much about seeds again. So we have this guy is just taking care without doing anything. So basically the work is done. The seeds have been planted. Everything is in place. And the only thing that it needs is some energy that he's giving with his hand and some care, but nothing to do. And I feel like it's just wait and cater for the energy, but nothing to do. Everything will unfold in due course and the plants will grow. So whatever you are working on, Owen, is on the way, basically. And I'm not saying, just let it go and go to a disco for 3 weeks or to a beach, but it doesn't need any more work. It can just be you knowing that the thing is happening underground, and very becoming during a new moon, again, the underground thingy, and also the autumn coming. So this idea that we are anyway going inwards in the northern hemisphere, obviously, and that we have just not much to do in the next 6 or 8 months, but just let it be. Let it grow. Hey, son. So anyone who wants a card, just ask me and give me your name in the comment, please. It's also, Arwen may be asking for a pose, a pose of gratitude, kind of, and the shadow side, if there is one, is impatience. I just let it there, So I hope that makes sense. Arwen, and then there was somebody else before Tracy, I think. Was it Amanda? I think there was an Amanda there. Yes, Amanda. Okay, Amanda. And then Philsan. Sure. Amanda, Tracy, and Philsan. Okay, so just a little parenthesis to remind each and every one of you that you can have access. I like that you're laughing, Owen. To remind each and every one of you that you can register for free to the Women Lighting the Way Summit. That happens in less than 2 weeks. I'm oh so excited. 13 women telling their stories, changing the world, hoping to inspire you to find your own story and to change your world. I am so honored with Chris Wallace. We are so honored to be hosting this summit, and so impressed by the talks of the women that I've started listening to, because I have a preview and it's just, it's just blowing my head off. It's like, OMG, this is next level authenticity. This is next level magic. So you will find the link above the video or below the video. Please, please, please give yourself the amazing gift of listening to these 13 women talking about their story, what brought them here, basically, and doing what they do. And you will have so much, you will get so much out of this. It's a free summit. You have the opportunity to get in for a giveaway by each and every speaker. You can have freebies. Every speaker will also have an offer specific to the summit. It's really, it's the one thing that you can do for yourself in September to really propel your new year, as I was talking before, a new school year, into a new dimension. So really, Women Lighting the Way, the Summit 2022 edition is out of this world. Free link to sign up above or below. So, sorry about the delay. Amanda, here we go. And still not COVID, although I'm coughing. Amanda, you have the Three of Swords. So this is one of the cards that when I pull, people kind of freak out. So, and breathe. It's a very sad card. There is hi Luna, I'm so glad that you entered. You're gonna have a blast. This year's speakers are incredible. If you want a card, Luna, just give me your name in the comments. So Amanda, you got the three of Swords. So the swords are the suit of the tarot that are connected with our thoughts, with the element of air. So you've got birds on most of them. And it's all about what we think. And there's a lot to say about how much our thoughts create our world. This woman here is in pain, right? Her heart is broken. So it is the card of the broken hearts, but it's also the card of somebody who thinks their heart is broken. And in fact, it might just be a tender heart. It might just be an opportunity to heal that is coming, and that the pain that might be experienced here can be a choice. It can be a choice to go through the pain. And on the other side of that is the healing of the heart. So I feel that for you, Amanda, there's a clear demand to not freak out, to breathe, and to live what there is to live. Like, not retreat, not hide, but just courageously, with your heart open, walk through this path that might be a little rough or a little difficult. I am sending you all my love. I've had this card yesterday. It doesn't have to be a long process. Healing can happen in an instant, provided we give it the opportunity and we allow for it. And that allowing comes with an open heart. So I'm just reading. Yeah. My heart remains tender and open. That's the affirmation for you, Amanda. I hope it makes sense. Thank you to tell me if it does. And then who else was there? I think it's Tracy. Sorry, guys. I'm confusing you. Just the name. So Amanda, and then Tracy, and then Sun, and then a new person. Oh, Sun has another name. Oh, Luna. So Sun Layman is Philsan. Okay. And then Luna. And then this new person that came in. My pleasure, Amanda. I hope it makes sense. So, Tracy, darling, what are we feeling today? So sometimes the cards are hiding. So I have to, what you don't see me doing is I'm shuffling And then I hear this is the one, like now. So, Page of Wands. I love her. She's all about the celebration. So Wands is again the passion, the drive. So she's all about the dancing, the celebration, the really taking into account where you are, right? And throwing caution to the wind like this, throwing the wand to the wind, and trusting that you can relax, that you can dance, that you can give yourself something that is joyful and useless. Let's put it this way, that you don't have to be on deck every other minute of every day. You can just chill, but chill in a joyful and excited way. I think you basically, what I would recommend is go and dance, really seriously. And sorry, I'm going to check if there is something that I'm missing here. Yeah, a lot of ideas, creative beginnings. I was working on your website this morning. It's going to be amazing. Your course is just, it's shaping. I love it. So it's really, there's giving yourself permission to enjoy, dream big, have fun, and maybe just forget about shoulds for a while and see what happens. This is a very, very exciting card for me. I love it when, it's like, and you can dance your way through. That's what I feel. You can dance your way through crap, if there is crap coming. There might be, but you don't have to be in this, here's what I should do. And yeah, it's about loving life and just giving yourself permission to enjoy it. And let's see what happens. I can't wait. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you like it and you give yourself permission. Sorry, I forgot who was after you. I think it was Sun. Yeah, Sun, whose name is Phil Sun. Okay. Let's go for that. And then Luna. Voila. Okay, so you have a cup card. So Phil Sun, the cups are the suit of the tarot that are connected with the I'm losing my head here. The element of water, and with our emotions. And you have the Six of Cups, and it's what I call the nostalgia card. So there's this man and this big dog, and they remember when they were a boy and a puppy. And there is a lot to say about nostalgia as being a dangerous place to be, because if we stay there, we live in the past and nothing happens in the past. So the invitation is really to see if you can remember and honor these memories, of course, but also enjoy what is now. So it's about this dance of life, or this walking on this thread of life that is about both honoring the past and the memories of who we were, and maybe of people who are not here anymore, or not, who are in the spirit world, for instance, or left the country. I feel like left the country. I don't know. But there is also the present is an invitation to live today. And so there's something around making peace with the past, and just remembering that it's a memory, that you are not living your past. So and there is no power in the past. Let me just remind you and everyone else who's listening about that. We have no power in the past because we can't change anything. The only power we have is in the present. So really what this card is also reminding us is that if we cry over spilt milk, or we regret or have a remorse about past actions or decisions, this is not helping us to do anything. So there's a strong invitation to make peace with your past and just let it be what it was, and move on. Hi, Bernadette. So there's a lot of people who are coming in. I'm trying to have everyone in an order, so bear with me. So I think it's Luna then. Yes, Luna had a rough day. Okay, let's do this. So remember, please, to sign up for the Women Lighting the Way Summit. It's a free summit. You will find the link above. It's going to change your freaking life, if I say so myself. Okay, so a carrot jumped for you, Luna. Oh, that's a good one. So you have a major arcana. It's the first major arcana I'm pulling today, and it's a big one. It's a big one. It's one of the most dangerous ones. It's the devil. And the devil is pretty, right? The devil is asking us to come and play, and he is freaking gorgeous, right? And the invitation seems like a good idea until we see his hand here and the little chords, and we see that I am this person here. I am the person being manipulated by the devil. And of course, I'm not talking about anything remotely Christian here. What the devil represents in tarot, it's addiction. It's anything that pulls us, that we are not in full power of our lives anymore, and we give ourselves away to this addiction. It can be work, it can be alcohol, it can be food, it can be being loved. So we would do anything pretty much to be loved. It can be the past as the nostalgia thing that I was talking about, or memories can be, well, basically anything that we give away our power. If I give away my power to anything else, this is what the devil represents. And so the danger, when I say this is a dangerous card, it's because the devil is cute. The temptation is big to be powerless, to hold something else or someone else accountable and responsible for my misery, for my suffering. So the invitation here is to remember that the devil doesn't exist, that you are your own person, you have your own power, and it's your choice whether you give it away or not. It's your choice if you give in to the things that you know are not good for you, that you know are not making you happy, or if you don't, even and take the hard road. Sometimes it is harder to not give in. You know, for me, ice cream, very bad idea. I still give in sometimes, and then most of the time I regret it. So, Luna, I feel like, and since it's a major arcana, what usually happens, it's that it's not just for today, this card, it's for a longer period or a deeper thing. So there's an invitation to really take care about that. And hi, Leanne. Hi, Shanna. There's a lot of new people wanting cards. Just bear with me. I'm doing one person at a time. So yeah, Luna, I feel like there's this invitation there to really dig deep and see where you gave away or you are still giving away your power. But also very often, and that's what is on the shadow side or rather the light side of the devil, it's like you're on the cusp of a breakthrough. So it's a question of not giving up, also not giving up on recuperating who you are and what you do, and be who you are, own your own story. And again, that's a very, thank you, Luna. That is a very nice bridge for me to remind you to sign up, all of you, to the Women Lighting the Way Summit and get inspired by all the stories of the amazing women who are changing the world and helping you find your story. It's a free summit. Link is above or below the video to sign as an attendee, happening in less than 2 weeks. Okay, I hope it makes sense, Luna. And then we have Kima on YouTube. So Kima's asking a question, and I'm not going to answer the question. I can pull a card for you, Kima, but I'm not doing predictive tarot. I am not answering specific questions. What does my boyfriend say about me with his male friends and family? What idea they have about you? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't think you should be interested, basically. But I can pull a card for you anyway around the energy that, because I hear a lot of anxiety in this question. And I'm going to see what this anxiety is based on and maybe help you out of it. But I'm not answering specific questions. Mostly, you're not even asking a question about you. You're asking a question about other people. This is very, very difficult, let's say impossible. And it's not very ethical either for me to do that. So a card for you, Kima, is this one. You have the Two of Cups, which is basically marriage and union. So I would think that the invitation here for you, Kima, is to start trusting that the person that you are in a relationship with is the right person for you if you want them to be. And if you are fully committed to this relationship, both of you are creating this amazing rainbow and this magic. And it doesn't matter what words are exchanged. The magic is just happened when you unite in your relationship, in your hearts, when you hold hands like this image. And it's really powerful. The Two of Cups is really powerful card. It's all about the emotion. So it's all about feeling the importance of the connection. And the connection is not about knowing everything. The connection is not about understanding or knowing what they do at every minute. It's just about feeling the other person and knowing that together you can create magic. So, and at the same time, there's the duality in the card. As you can see, the hands are not the same color. So there is also a question about duality and how maybe you are emotionally creating this duality of him and his mates and me and my friends, and maybe it's just in your head, and maybe just let go of that and hold his hand and see what happens. So that would be my I hope it makes sense. I hope you can trust, Kima, that this is what is in the cards and in the energy for you. It's trusting. It's trusting that the relationship is going to create the magic as much as you are involved in it. Yeah, so many of us don't know how to handle our feelings. Just start by saying that to him, maybe, and trust that, owning the fear is the beginning of a true relationship. You don't need to learn it. You need to start doing it. So I hope that makes sense, Kima. And I hope you can trust yourself and him and see what happens. It's an opening up of the heart that can only lead to more joy and more love. Okay, I hope that's good for you. Now, Bernadette, I think you're next. Let me see. Yes, Bernadette. And then Shana, if you want a card, can you please tell me so? Because I just have a question from you, but you're not specifying if you do want a card. And so, yeah. Okay, so Bernadette. Let's go there. Bernadette, you've got a Major Arcana. You got the Hierophant. So here he is. One of my faves. Look at his smile. Isn't that gorgeous? So the Hierophant, it's a complicated word that means basically the spiritual student. And as you see, he is, the path is just behind him. It's enlightened, right at the top. And it's a staircase or a stairway. And the idea is that it's a stairway to heaven. The idea is just to start climbing. But at the same time, as you see, he's not walking. So the energy around that is, or the meaning around that for me in the Hierophant card is that you are your own guru. You have already arrived. So you are both the student and the master, and you've got everything that you need. And part of this is joy. Part of it is joy, because spirituality and enlightenment and personal development is joy. It has to be joy. It has to be love, because none of it matters otherwise. So it's trusting that the path is a joyful path, and that even joy and love can be the things that actually open up for you the path. So if you don't know where to go, choose the where the joy is. Follow the joy, follow the love, and that is the path. I think that's what I feel in the Hierophant, and the shadow side of it, if there is one, which I'm going to go and read, which one rings a bell for you. It's about stagnation and belief that there is no way. And this is a limiting belief. Believing that I've tried everything and there's nowhere to go. But there is some joy to be found. There is some love to be found. There is a path to be climbed, and there's enlightenment to be found. You don't need anyone else to tell you. You need to go inwards. Again, we're on the new moon, so I'm saying to everyone, go inwards, but that's what the moon says. And also we're going towards autumn, so we are going towards the inwards part of the year. So literally, Bernadette, there's an invitation to go inwards, trust yourself, and follow your joy. Find your joy and follow it wherever it leads you. I'm pretty sure it leads you to more joy, which is, kind of good. So Shana, let me see if you finally decide you wanted a card, and then otherwise it's Leanne. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to not miss anyone, reading all the comments. Alondra, yes, I can give you a message as well. And then T, my pleasure, Bernadette. So, Lee, I don't know if you're still there, Shana. If you want a card, please ask me for a card if you're still there, because I'm not answering your question like this without knowing if you actually want a card. And then it's Leanne. Then, hi, Leanne. A wee card. Can I get your normal size one? Okay, there we go. Leanne. Oh, interesting. This card already came out today, so it's the second time. And as usual, it's not the same meaning. So it's the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is the community card for you, I feel. So it's the cups are connected with emotions, with the element of water. So it's everything that's flowing, basically. And here we have a nice couple and their children. So there's a lot about community, family, working together, creating together, and being in this harmony, this giving yourself permission to enjoy the harmony of the community work. And sorry, not community service, right? Community work. So the community atmosphere, it can be just a barbecue, it doesn't have to be a very complicated thing. There's a lot about harmony in relationships, in family, heart opening, and all this beautiful energy of communion, I would say, with other people. And the danger or the shadow side of the card is about, for you, Leanne, is about miscommunication. So it's about really making sure, with the help maybe of Goddess Athena, that your words are impeccable, that what you say is what you mean,
and what you mean is what you say. So, and making sure that you also listen to whatever is said, so that there is no miscommunication. So pay a little attention to that, and that's the only thing that can be annoying or be cutting the relationship, or this sense of communion that you are experiencing. Sorry, and it feels like a very happy and joyful moment for you. And I would recommend to lean in and really enjoy that. Really enjoy that. And maybe the communication thing, it seems that what I hear is that there's an invitation to communicate your joy to those people, communicate your, when we're happy to spend time with some people, sometimes we don't say it. And there's an invitation to really say, I've loved having this barbecue night with you, or I loved going to the movies with you, or just I love you. So there is an invitation to say, I think, to the people around you, in your family, in your relationships, in your community, what you feel, and listen also to what comes back. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so, it makes sense. I'm really happy. I love it when people say, "Oh, that's what I said." That's what. Oh, Luna, you do give yourself away all the time. Watch out. Watch out. Please watch out. Tracy, are you still there? If you are and you want to come live, or if anyone else from the summit actually is still there, I think Trudy left, but if anyone else wants to come and talk with me live about the summit, I'm happy to open up a second position. Let's put it this way. Otherwise, do I have other people? So Shanna must have left, because and then I have Alondra who wants a message, and then I have T who's asking very specific questions, and I am not going to answer that, as you might have understood. Sorry, I am not doing predictive tarot. I'm doing intuitive energetic tarot, and so I can't answer questions about does he love you. Moreover, you're not asking a question about yourself, you're asking a question about him, and there is no way we can answer that. Oh, Shanna, you're here. Do you actually want a card, Shanna? Hi, Michaela. Virgo. Good time. Good time. Let's have structures. Shanna, sure, I'm going to pull a card for you. You did have a question, though. Let me see. What was it? Let me try and find it again. With something, because it was one of those questions that was answerable, actually, I think. Let me find you again. Sorry, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find Shanna's question again. What is stopping me from living and loving myself? Well, I have an answer for you right now, without a card, without anything. You know what? You are stopping yourself. You are stopping yourself. Let's see how. And then there was somebody else, Alondra, I think. And then now we have Michaela. So T, I'm sorry, I'm not answering your question about... oh, that's a better question. Yeah, I'll answer that one, T, in just a minute. So, Ace of Swords. Sorry, Shanna. Ace of Swords swords is all about the brain and the mind, and it's linked with the element of air. So it's everything that is of the mind, and they are often considered as the bad cards of the tarot, which I disagree. But this one is, I think, a very good one for you at this minute. The drawing is incredible. So this is it. So what do you see there? You can see, for me, I see two things. I see that the inspiration is there. The idea of whatever has come from above. So you have the enlightenment coming into your head. But then
there's this going round and doing your head in and overthinking everything and considering the best solution for everything and pondering and thinking about it and never ever just doing it, whatever it is. What's stopping you? Your brain. It's kind of give yourself amazing ketamine infusions for PTSD and TRD. Well, that's what you need to give yourself a break from thinking. Just go for it, whatever it is. What is, when an idea comes and you want to get in, you feel the desire, just go for it. I'm not saying sell your house and go and live in an RV in Venezuela tomorrow, but small things you don't need to overthink. There is never going to be a perfect time, a perfect situation. If you feel like doing it, do it. If you feel like loving, love. If you feel like living, live. And yeah, give yourself permission to not think everything through. Does that make sense? Give yourself permission to not think everything through all the time. Sometimes just go for it. So yeah, there is a lot of overanalyzing, I would say, in there. And also maybe there's something about giving yourself permission to be a genius, to have this stroke of genius, this inspiration, and following it without overthinking it. So that's what I feel for you in this card, Shanna, at this minute. And I'm wishing you so much fun. Go and try things, try non-dangerous things and without over-analyzing everything. If you want to try a new ice cream taste, go on. Do it. Enjoy. And if you don't like it, just bin the ice cream, Try non-dangerous things, new things that call to you, and give your desires some room, some wiggle room. I hope that makes sense. Hugs and blessings. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. So, Alondra, if you're still here. And then I think it's, who is it then? Michaela and T. So, and I know you might not see the comments of everyone because I'm streaming on different platforms, on YouTube and Facebook, in different groups and everything. So you don't see all the comments. I do, hopefully. Hopefully, if I'm missing your comments, I'm really sorry. Sometimes the platform I'm streaming on has a nervous breakdown. Yeah. Okay. So, Alondra, you're still here. Great. So there we go. So you've got another card that has already come out. It's the Two of Cups. But again, I don't see the same situation for you here. So for me here, there's something about the magic of partnerships. And it can be romantic partnerships, obviously, but it can also be work partnerships or friendships. Something about doing things with someone is better than just doing things on your own. So can you maybe thinking, the magic that is created is duplicated, basically. And it creates a double magic, not just 1 + 1, but 4, kind of, magic. And so the invitation here would be to really, and I'm not saying hire someone. It's not like that. It has to be, equal partnerships. So there's, something about connection, cooperation, that's the word I was looking for. And also giving into the love consciousness. So giving yourself permission to basically be in love with life and with every living being. and see where that, how can you cooperate with the universe, with everything, and allow for the universe to help you. You are not alone. For me, I feel I need to tell you, you are not alone. You are always co-creating with the universe, or with another human being, or with another living being, or maybe with spirit. And this co-creation is a healing for you. It is healing your past traumas. It is healing whatever has been unharmonious in your life, whether in this life or in some past lives. I feel like this is what I need to tell you, so I'm telling you. I hope it makes sense. It's one of those times when it doesn't make much sense for me, but it does for you, I hope. AES, I am pulling cards. I don't know your number 5 or 6, I think. So if you want a card, please ask away. But no questions about other people, right? Questions about yourself. So, far away from home, Alondra. Have you looked at star seeds? Some of us, we are star seeds, so we are carrying energy from other planets, from other dimensions, and this can sorry, I'm losing my English. English is not my first language. I get lost sometimes. So sometimes this star seed is taking a lot of room, and it's good to get to know it. Get in touch with me if you want to. I can recommend a few people that can help you work through that. This is deep work and really fascinating. So I hope that makes sense. Then who was it? Michaela, and then T, and then we have AES, with whom I want to discuss a little bit at the end. Okay, so Michaela. Virgo. Oops, card jumped. Oh, and you have the Queen of Virgo. I love her. So this is the Queen of Swords. So swords is the suit of the tarot that is connected with the mind, the brain, the ideas. It's connected with the air element. So as you see, there's a bird flying over her head there. So the queen is obviously the queen of thinking. So for me, she is definitely goddess Athena. She even carrying a sword, as you see. So obviously, goddess Athena. And she is really all about planning, organizing, having a clear view. Thanks to the bird, she has a very far away view of the weeks, months, years to come. She is thinking it. She's not overthinking it, but she's thinking about it and creating a complete situation for herself. And there's this invitation to own it for you, Michaela. You can be a Virgo and use that superpower that is your brain and your planning and organizing and rational thinking. And there's almost a demand from the universe at this minute to not get lost in emotions. So to really own your Virgo-ness, I don't know if you say that, and be the thought leader that you can be, basically, for your life, your business. And so you can be the advice giver, even to yourself, or to other people. The danger of that, or the shadow side of her, is obviously coldness. So beware of not being cold in your communication to other people. Again, it's goddess Athena there, overtaking her. This card for me is really, really connected to Athena, and there's this invitation to be aware that even if you see far away and you kind of know what's going to happen to people if they do this or that, you can't just say, hey, you stupid, don't do it, right? You have to let them live their life, as well as protect them, obviously, if they're your children or your clients, but find a way to
not be overcome by their emotion, or and not to be too cold. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. But basically, own this power. Own this, that you are Athena at this minute. You are the Virgo queen. Queen of thoughts. So I hope that makes sense. Let me go. Yeah. You carry a shovel at work. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. Good. Who was there? Oh, T, you had this question about your destiny. T is on YouTube. Oh, that's a pleasure. That's a pleasure. I love being called ma'am, like 65 years old, but I'm not sure I love it. So. Anyway, what do I have to do for my destiny? Asks T. So that's a question. That's a very interesting question. First of all, you don't have to do anything. You can do whatever you want, because you are the creatrix of your life. At end, you create your life. What I tell you is what energy is available. What can you hone? What can you harness from around to help you walk the path of your destiny? That I can tell you. But I can't tell you what exactly you have to do, because there is nothing you have to do. You are the creatrix of your life, just like each and every one of us. And you can choose at any moment to go left, right, up, or down, and it will change your destiny. Now, what will make you happy? That's something else. So here we go. This is your card. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card of you don't have to do anything, basically. So Pentacles are the card of the suits of the material world. So jobs, money, houses, anything that we can touch and feel is on the Pentacles suit. And the 7 is the number of the spirituality. So we have this very tangible material pentacle, and the 7 that is aerial, ethereal, and spiritual. And what it means is that you've done all the things now, and you just have to trust and infuse energy into your things and chill. It's happening. It's already happening. So don't give up. Whatever you're doing, it's coming. Life is coming to you. Your destiny is happening right now. You just have to care. You see his hand here, sending energy into the plant so that it grows nicely. But the seeds are here. He's already planted everything. So you don't have to do anything. But what you have to is to be there. To be there and care. So keep being you. Keep being you more and more every day. And that is your destiny. And the danger is giving up. Oh, it's not working. Let me try and be someone else for a change. Let me be richer. Let me be blonder. Let me be thinner. Let me be more assertive or less assertive or blah, blah, blah. And the invitation here is no, you just have to be there. Be you and keep going. Keep being you more and more every day. By the way, this is advice for everyone at any point. Just be you more and more every day. And if you don't remember who you are, you can listen to the Women Lighting the Way Summit. Women who will tell you their story and help you remember yours. Okay. So do we have... Oh, Corina, yes, you can have a message in just a minute. So T, I hope that makes sense, or maybe you're not there anymore. Anyway, and then we have AES. So AES, you're asking, will you get good medical results this coming September? And I cannot answer that. I cannot answer that. There are many, many factors. I don't know what good means, first of all. And what I can tell you is what energy is available for you. Whatever's going to happen, so whatever the events, whatever the results, the medical results, or are you going to get this job, or are you going to get this partner, or did you fall off a ladder? That is life. Now, the thing that you can change is what energy, what vibration you put yourself in. And that changes everything. Because good results for you can be bad results for other people. So I'm going to go and pull a card for you, AES, but really remember that this is not a forecast. I'm not the weatherman. I don't know the weather, because you create the weather. And the more you put yourself in a positive place, the more your life will become positive. And I'm not just saying on a woo-woo spiritual, ethereal, unicorns and meadows thing. I'm saying very, very practically. The more your brain is diffusing endorphins, so hormones, the more your body and your life develops in a healthy and happier place. So let's see what's in there. So we've got the Hermit. So the Hermit is a major arcana. So we're talking something that is not just for today, AES. We're talking for maybe the next month or the next few months, or maybe. And the invitation of the Hermit is to be a hermit. So what's a hermit? Alone. So it's a retreat invitation. Retreat inwards. Take care of the inwards, of your inner world. Do meditation, gratitude, affirmation, journaling, the whole shebang of working on your energy, taking time with you. And that is how you heal your life. You know, go and read You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay if you haven't, and you see what I'm talking about. We're talking about Louise Hay actually cured her own cancer without any medication, right? Just with inner work. And so this is what the Hermit is coming to remind you, that you have the power. You have an enormous amount of power available, and that lies on how you take care of your own vibration. And to do that, it's inner world, inner wisdom, spiritual mentoring with yourself, right? You've got this, provided you take the time to look inwards. I'm not saying, isolate from society and go and live in a cave, right? That's not what I'm saying. But there is an enormous amount of power available to you, away from the chaos of mundane life. So make sure that every day, every week, you take time in nature, you meditate, journal, work on yourself, on your inner world. And this is going to be the thing that will help you in the next few weeks, months, and everything. Help you feel better. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Hi, Pia. Yes, you can have a card. I have somebody just before you, but then it's your turn. And so I think there was somebody just after AES, was there? Or was it Pia? Or if I'm forgetting you, or if I missed you, please remind me. And again, if there's someone from the summit here. Oh, Corina. Yes. Corina and then Pia. So Corina is on YouTube. So yeah, if there's anyone from the summit who wants to come live with me, just say so, and I will send you a link, and you can have a conversation with me and talk about the Women Lighting the Way Summit. Free link above or below the video. It's 13 women telling their story, how they got here, how they got to be who they are and do what do, and basically helping you find your story and the power in this story and your authentic voice. I'm just blown away by the amazingness of these talks. I've listened to some of them because I'm doing the editing, and I'm so honored to be offering a platform for these women to share their stories. So, Karina, did you have a kind of a question thingy? No, just a message. Okay. So, the message for you, Karina, is Four of Wands. So, Wands, sorry. to drink something. Water, just in case you were wondering. Wands are so Karina. Wands are all about the passion, the drive, the thing that makes you get and jumping around in the morning. And the 4 is the foundation. So there is this what is the foundation of your joy, basically, of your drive? And it's community. It's party time with your mates. So there's winning in numbers. There is how can you enjoy life with other people and have a party outside. I'm talking barbecue, women's circle, or whatever magic you can create outside, and then really commune with your tribe. And that is where the foundation of your passion is. So really create this sense of joy in your world through community, through family, but I don't think it's family. I think it's more tribe situation. So, and it's also around celebrating. So it can be, connecting with your tribe and celebrate. So I hope that, and it's fun, it's a fun time to come. The shadow side of this card is getting caught in the drama and forgetting the joy of simple things, and just getting caught on what drama is coming your way, and not taking time for the connection, for the joy, for the festivities. So, and I know that we are in a new moon, so I'm not saying do that today, but kind of right. When can you get into a celebration with your friends? And it doesn't have to be a rave or a techno disco thingy. It can be just a meeting with a friend for a cup of coffee and celebrating your reunion or anything, but just see the strength and the power and the joy that can come from meeting other people and celebrating together. I hope that makes sense, Karina. And if it does, thank you for telling me. Pia, I think you're going to be my last one because I've been here for over an hour, which is quite long for me, but I love doing those things. So here we go. Pia. Ooh. Excited. So you got the so cups are all about emotions, and emotions are linked with the element of water. So that's why the cups are the suit of the. Oh, my nose is my nose is killing me. Energy moving. Sorry. Yeah, Pia. I feel like there's something new coming. There's something new coming. And so the Knight of Cups. Here is he. So we're talking gorgeous, right? We're talking romantic lover 2.0 or even 3.0. He's got the roses, the horse, the gorgeous picnic basket, and he's just waiting for you. So it's really like an invitation to give in to whatever love is coming your way. And it can be a romantic love like this one. It doesn't have to be a marriage, though, right? It can be a one-night stand, but it can be completely different. It doesn't have to be this romantic partner. If you're looking very closely, you could see that he's got some wings on his shoes. So he is also kind of impersonating the god Hermes, Mercury. And we are in Mercury retrograde, just so you know. So that means that there might be tech issues and tech glitches, and also communication glitches. So the fact that he shows up for you can be kind of also a warning sign of, hey, not everyone is who they are pretending to be. Some people are gods in hidings, but Hermes is really a mischievous god, not always the most trustworthy person. I love him to bits. I named my son after him, but still, he's not the most trustworthy of people. So there's a lot about, in this card, there's a lot about, can you give in to love? And that love can be art. That love can be passion, creativity. Can you, will you allow yourself to go there? And allow this connection with, yeah, magic. Sorry, I have to cough. I'm going to mute myself just a minute. And the danger or the shadow side here is missing the signs. We are not talking about a marriage. We are not talking about a forever thing. But for now, why don't you give in? Just enjoy the fun of whatever is calling you. And it can be romance, or it can be art or passion, creativity. I hope that makes sense. And again, I have to cough. And I think that means that I'm done here. I have been coughing quite a lot last week, so it means I think that I'm done for today. I hope it makes sense. Please register as a free attendee for the Women Lighting the Way Summit. I'm going to try and come more often to pull cards and remind you to register as an attendee. I hope you like it. If you want more, you can find my website also above or below the video.